we are continuing verb. There are two kinds of word, two types of word. Okay? So, kinds of verbs we are doing. There are two kinds of verbs. Transitive verb, intransitive verb. So, the two kinds of verbs are transitive, intransitive. We have transitive verb, intransitive verb. Two kinds of verbs. Okay, now we're going to now deal with transitive verb. The first type. What is the first type? The transitive verb. Now, what is this transitive verb? Now, a transitive verb needs an object. All you need to remember is in verb there are two kinds, transitive, intransitive. When we talk about transitive, just remember a transitive verb needs an object. Okay? Now, what is a transitive verb? A verb which requires a verb which requires an object, a verb which requires an object after it. After it. To complete. To complete. To complete its sense. A verb which requires an object after it to complete its sense is called a transitive verb. It's called a transitive verb. Transitive verb. All you need to remember, transitive verb needs an object after it to complete the action or to make it sense. And only that we need to remember. Now, in a transitive verb, the action passes from the subject to the object. From the subject to the object when the action is completed. Let's look at the sentence to understand the transitive verb. It needs an object. So, action is passed on from the subject to the object. We need to look at the sentences to understand better. Okay. The girl recited a poem. The girl recited a poem. The man killed a snake. Killed a snake. Geeta broke a glass. Geeta broke a glass or plate, whatever. Broke something. Okay? Next. She made a doll. Fourth one. She made a doll. The boy opened the window. The boy opened. The boy opened the window. Okay. Now look at the words. We said we are doing transitive verb. How do we identify the transitive verb? A transitive verb needs an object. From the subject, the action is passed on to the object to complete sense. So, now let's look at all the subjects here. You have the girl, the man, Geeta, she, the boy. These are the subjects. They are doing something. What are they doing? Somebody is reciting, killing, break, made, opened. But all these needs an object to complete. The girl recited. It's an incomplete. So now how do we complete? Recited a poem. So poem is the object. Here, snake, plate, doll, window. So all these are objects. The subject, the girl, needs an object to complete the action. The verbs are recited, killed, broke, made, open. Now, here, in the transitive verb, action passes from the subject, the girl, to complete the action. It needs an object, that's a poem. So, let us remember this. The objects in this transitive verbs are poem, snake, plate, doll, window. What is a transitive verb? A transitive verb requires an object after it to complete sense. When you say the girl recited, it does not make complete sense. It doesn't complete the action. It needs transitive verb needs an object. The subject, the girl, she recited. To complete the sentence, to make sense, it needs an object. Transitive verb always needs an object to complete, to make sense. And that's what we are doing here. Subjects are the most important. The subjects here are the girl. The girl recited. The verb is recited. To complete it, we need an object, that is, girl recited what? Recited the poem. So, that's a transitive verb. The man killed. It's not completing. You need an object. The man needs an object to complete the sentence here. The man killed a snake. So the object here is the snake. What did he do? He killed. Geeta broke. Geeta broke. Transitive verb needs an object to complete plate. She broke the plate. She made. She made something. To complete the transitive verb, we need an object here. Passing on. What is that? Doll. The boy opened. Opened is the transitive verb, but it needs an object to complete. The object is the window. What did he open? He opened the window. What did she recite? She recited the poem. What did the man kill? Man killed a snake. What did she break? She broke a plate. What did she make? She made a doll. What did the boy open? She opened the window. A transitive verb requires an object. Poem, snake, plate, doll, that's the object. After it, to complete its sense, and that is called the transitive verb. So So these are the transitive verbs. This sentence is the transitive verb because it's got the subject and it's got an object to make the complete sense of the sentence. So we will do some more sentences for you to understand the transitive verb. We'll do few sentences to recall, to remember what is the transitive verb, how to identify. He drew a picture. He drew a picture. Rani cooked rice. Rani cooked. She cooked some rice. He blew the whistle. He blew. He blew the whistle. Next. Raja makes pots. Raja, he makes. What does he make? He makes pots and pans. Pots, mud pots. Raja makes pots. Earthen pots, no? Pots. Then we have the girl. The girls ran a race. The girls ran a race. The girls ran a race. The boy eats ice cream. The boy eats ice cream. Ram flies kites. Ram flies kites. Ram flies kites. She speaks English. She speaks the author writes books. The author writes. The author writes books. Now, look at all these sentences we have here. We are talking about transitive verb. A transitive verb needs an object to complete the sentence. Okay? And that's what we have done here. Now, he drew a picture. A transitive verb needs an object. Now, the subject is he. The verb is he drew, but it is incomplete. He drew what? He drew a picture. For a transitive verb, he needs an object. So he drew. To complete the transitive verb, we have to have an object. The object is the the picture. A picture. So he drew a picture. The second sentence, Rani cooked. Rani is the subject and she cooked. Cooked what? She cooked some rice. So the object is the rice. He blew. The transitive verb blew. He blew. He blew what? He blew the whistle to complete the action. We need an object. The object is whistle. Picture, rice, whistle. They are the object. In the fourth sentence, Raja makes. Raja is the subject. The object here is pot. He makes what? He makes pots, earthen pots. The girls ran a race. The girls ran. The transitive verb ran needs an object. Ran what? Ran forward. A race. The object is the race. The boy eats. The subject, the boy. The transitive verb eats needs an object to complete. The object here is ice cream. What does he eat? Ice cream. In the seventh sentence, Ram flies. Ram, subject Ram, needs an object kite to complete the word flies. Transitive verb flies is completed by the object kites. She speaks English. She speaks. The subject she speaks. The transitive verb needs something to complete. What does she speak? She speaks English. The author writes. The author is the subject. The author writes. The writes, transitive verb, needs an object to complete. What does he write? He writes books. Now, what did we learn? The transitive verb. All these are transitive verb. What does it need? It needs an object. It needs an object. Let us remember the transitive verb needs an object to complete the action. The subject needs an object. If you can remember this, it's very easy. The transitive verbs, they need an object. The objects are a picture, rice, whistle, pots, race, ice cream, kite, English. These are the objects. The subject needs an object to complete the sentence. So what is a transitive verb? A transitive verb, it needs an object. It takes an object. It requires an object after it to complete the transitive verb.